As people try to heat their homes in cold weather this winter season, officials say it's necessary to consider fire safety. News Channel 11's Jayana Scurry spoke with fire officials on what precautions you should take to prevent a devastating situation. Jayana?
Yes, Casey, Bristol, Tennessee firefighter Jonathan Rourke told me the majority of their calls are for fires started from items being too close to a heat source. Now the fire department is trying to educate residents on how to prevent this from happening.
It seems like that in the winter months that we do get a higher call volume within the city.
Around the region, fire departments have been responding to a high number of fires recently. One of those was at the former Virginia Intermont College campus in Bristol, Virginia. Bristol, Tennessee firefighters also assisted in that incident. However, the BTFD have been out on calls for house fires as well.
They place things really close to wood stoves, and in the connection from the wood stove to the wall, that's also a high priority in our call volume that we're receiving. So if we could just educate the residents on not really placing anything in front of their heat source.
Firefighter Jonathan Rourke emphasizes that applies to any heat source, like space heaters and baseboard heaters as well. He also reminds residents to check heat wall connections and smoke detector batteries.
The flue, especially the connection at the wall, that seems to be a high priority whenever we do get a fire or if we get a smoke in a residence. That's usually a good source that we look at as soon as we enter the home.
Although rain is in the forecast for the Tri-Cities and the ground may not be as dry as usual around the new year, Rourke still encourages people wanting to shoot fireworks to take precautions. He says be aware of your surroundings. Don't shoot them near people or structures.
And then I really like to educate the public on having an escape plan with their loved ones and children as well. That always seems as soon as we pull up on scene that either go to a close neighbor or a safe place out in the yard as well, like a tree or a vehicle or adjoining neighbors.
Rourke says you can call the Bristol, Tennessee Fire Department and they will come out and check any of your heating sources and answer your questions about